Okay, looks like the camera's not working today, so I am going to put that on hide. Okay, brilliant. Thanks for joining Dead by Daylight today, everyone. You're through to Pritchard's Hangout, the place where we chill, crack open a cold one, and have a good time together. So, I've actually got a list of killers I haven't played as, which will be useful. Let's just find where I searched it. Bet you I can't find the damn thing. I ChatGPT'd it. Doesn't quite flow off the tongue in the same way as Google did, doesn't it? Okay. So according to my list, I haven't played the Wraith. Oh, well, that's got to change. Let's start with Wraith. Well, actually I gotta play a survivor first. Okay. I got my list. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna copy this into chat. And if any of you join today, you can choose which one of unplayed killers the Orni, the Executioner. I'm gonna delete the Cenobite because I haven't got the Cenobite, which is sad, but it's kind of what I have to deal with. The Xenomorph, the good guy, copy this into my Twitch as well. Give me a mo. And then the last few are here. So I've played 26 over the last 30 odd days, so yeah. Exciting times. What is my actual... Oh, this is happening. Sugar. Why can't I see it? Am I being dumb? Is that better than you? No, it's not that. I know it's like a picture of a woman. It has that one. Okay. Now, I'm going to quickly do another ChatGPT. Anything that makes great skill checks easier in DBD. Okay, we're just gonna have to go with it and hope that I can get 6 in a match. I'm gonna get 1,000,000 blood points in addition to this before I get any more. because I want to be able to upgrade Jason when I buy him. So take out his perks. Killer perks are my priority, but it's not the end of the world. I don't know why I'm whispering. Damn it. Okay. Here we go. Great skill check. 1. Balls, balls, balls. I do think the perk only works if I'm injured as well. That's what's annoying. Flip's sakes! Lego Yoda death sound. There's literally someone's name on this. That's hilarious. Where are all the zombies? Where the frig are all the generators? Two. I almost completely failed that one, so... God's sakes! There's no way I'm gonna get 6. That was so close. Three. She's dead. Definitely didn't get that one. Didn't get that one. My breathing sounds so unhealthy today, what the hell? Okay, so I did not succeed at that, but I will another day, that's fine. Fucking zombies. Sure they've nerfed Nemesis. Feels really weak at the minute. Okay, so I've done most of that. Just need to sacrifice or kill 3 survivors, which I'll easily do. Right, we're gonna start off with Wraith, because the fact that I haven't played as Wraith in the last 30 days feels appalling. Which I'm sure I have. I'm sure ChatGPT got that wrong on me. I'm sure Pig was on my list as well. Oh, he's got like the worst perks under the sun as well if I'm trying to death Wraith. Do I have his entire outfit now? Yeah, I do. Don't know what I feel about that weapon though. That's cool. Nah, I like that one. That'll do. Four minutes? 4 minutes? Julian Creative is banned for trying to sell me AI viewers. So we're not that far off the DBD chapter now. It's exciting. Literally June's next week, so. Road to Anniversary. Day 3. I gotta actually add this to my playlist as well. Save. This video is set to not made for kids, yeah, I would say so. There's some of the kills on this game. Heal a total of 280 health states. Escape 42 trials. So if my camera's working all of a sudden. Sometimes it does that. Oh. It's coming up with the mic from the laptop, but not the mic, not the camera. Don't know why. weird. Weird. It's not good though, the skin's literally glitching. The Executioner, like, I'm sure I played as him fairly recently. But again, maybe I'm thinking to 2v8, that's the problem. Like, I haven't played as the Plague in 30 days. That's usually one of my most played killers. Half laxative. bitch. How the hell? That was actually impressive. Oh, fuck off. Why is his flipping... pallet system on this game is flipping shotgun. Wraith is a brilliant starter killer, but... like, you see his flaws really quickly when you actually... How is he so good at chase all of a sudden? He was shit earlier. Where are all these pallets coming from? I've literally been breaking goddamn pallets the whole match. That's actually ridiculous. Oh, fuck off. Fuck you. Right, I'm having a quick break. So I think it's safe to say I didn't get a Adept Wraith flag match. Got treated like absolute crap. Right, so you got the nurse, the pig. I might play as nurse last because I hate playing nurse. Is my camera deciding to work now? Yeah! The fuzz is wrong with this? Seriously. Right, let's mute my mic. Be working. Absolutely redonkulous. Redonkulous. So, go on, let's get Blight over with. I'm getting better at Blight, but man, he's still tough to work with. So, this is my face again, guys. Honestly, I don't know what all that's about. How do I add chapters on my YouTube? Why do live streams get stored differently to standard videos on YouTube? I just had the worst match I've had in a few days. I was trying to get Adept Wraith, and as you know, Wraith's perks suck absolute ass. And I had a lot of teabags and a lot of people insulting me, so I'm very upset right now. So I'm going to be trying Blight, which I'm renowned to be shit with. So that should make my mood a bit better, shouldn't it? Oh, did you? Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. It's, hopefully you enjoy it. It's a bit of a weird one, my first book. What you got to bear in mind about it, right? I wrote it when I was a kid, and then I redrafted it during COVID. So there's quite a lot of elements to it that I think it's a lot. I'm trying to think on how to describe it. Quite whimsical. It won't download. Oh, that's the thing. And well, that's all about. Yeah, I'm really proud of you. It's a really good book, and I'm looking forward to when I get the circus on as well. The audiobook's mainly done for that. It's gonna take a while longer because I gotta get basically I've got two readers for it. One of the readers I've not edited their parts yet, but once that's done and I get a soundtrack, it'll be fine. I'm not a big Kindle guy myself. I'm more like physical media. I'm kind of a bit precious about my viewings as well. I will listen to something. See your phone's just completely playing up then. Well, that's a shame. Hopefully you get it working. So yeah, as I said, I read the book. I hope that you do too. It's good listen. Um, Also, I would really appreciate if you check the review afterwards and try and not be creepy. Because I've only got like 10 reviews. So one stinking review will just put it all down the gutter, but hopefully you enjoy. It's got a lot of crazy stuff in it. Yeah, you don't have to write anything out, just a review will be nice. Just on Amazon and maybe Goodreads. Yeah, yeah, good old sci-fi slash horror. Do you don't actually have that many then? I share Audible with my dad, so I got an absolute shit ton of books on there. I hate playing this blight. Oh, really? Oh, I didn't realize. Did you tell me you were a writer? You probably did. So that's probably how it come up. Or you said you like books at least. What type of stuff do you write? Do you write horror as well? Okay. So you support it. You understand the hustle then. Have you managed to get much of a following? It's really hard work, like marketing. Yeah, I got an idea for a fantasy series. People have been absolute. You bite you write femboy erotica. Gotta love a bit of femboy erotica. Well, someone's got to write it, haven't they? There's definitely a market for it. And people definitely like listening to the audiobook while jiggling in their bed. That makes you feel better about it. No, it's not bad for an indie at all. Like I've probably got more sales on the Reflection, the physical book, but I haven't got very far with the actual audiobook yet. I haven't checked in a while though, so I don't know. I've listened to it like 3 times, my book, because out of just it's nice to actually look back on stuff, and it kind of helps you realize how much you've developed as an author as well. this match sucks. I haven't even hit anyone yet. I've hit a lot of gems. You listen once for QA. Yeah. You gotta listen to QA. Nobody else will do it for you, unfortunately. Like, you hire people to do it, but they don't really listen back to this stuff as well as you'd hope. But, you know, the people I've worked with have been pretty good. Just, yeah. You gotta be the one to actually control the project, unfortunately. Can't rely on other people for it. There we go, I actually hit someone. That's good. Shove off, you bitch. Oh, he does like this sometimes. He's got fucking... Ah! Yeah, he did as well. But I think that's the only way most indie authors have to do it. Right, you can go. God. Oh, do they all have that perk on? It looks like I'm gonna have another annoying stream today where everyone just being assholes. Oh, fuck off. Ah! Oh, no! Yeah, I know. Well, my audiobook for this book has cost me closer to £1,000 because it's 135,000 word manuscript. And I've had to pay 2 authors for it. I hate playing Blight. Well, that's the thing with writing, full stop. It costs so much money. You need to sell like 1,000 books to make up for it again. I hate Blight. Yeah, that's a good point. If you sell more short form content. This is why I'm trying to diversify a bit as well. Like, this is a way that I can get to know some of the some of the horror fans. So I find a lot of the time when you're promoted on Twitter and stuff is you're just talking to people who
are just trying to sell you their book. It's really hard to actually find people who. It's really hard to find readers. This map just sucked absolute anus. Yeah, people are more willing to give it a go if there's a short story. That's the problem. See, I'm a bit of a sadist in that way. Like, I do tend to like a longer book. Yeah, I know what you mean. But that's why I think audiobooks are the way to go, because it's less of a commitment. It's kind of like people can just listen to it while driving and stuff. So you're more likely going to get engagement through that. It's awkward. But I'm trying to write out the love of the craft. But I think that's the key to it a lot of the time is you want to put words to paper, you got an idea. Yeah, I'll have to check. I'll check after this match. I'll check how many audiobook sales I've had because it probably haven't been many. It's probably been less. I've sold about 30 copies of the Reflection. That was after me flipping grinding. I hate Blight. Oh, really? That's interesting. Same day, like. Yeah, I think that was my. Oh, that could have been my. That could have been the Reflection. Actually, I'm just trying to think time wise. Oh no, that would have been the Circus. I think the Reflection came out maybe October the year before. Try and release around October. I hate this game today. Okay. Check the ACX, see how many sales I've had. I haven't checked in a while, so. Yeah, I'm working on my third book, which is more like an anthology at the minute. But it's going to take me a while. Oh, shove off. July 25, okay. Yeah, saying I got 8 sales, net sale units. And then it says 6 AL units, 1 ALOP unit, and 1 ALC unit, which I don't know what that really means, but there you go. You mostly release. So you mostly release. Alright, okay. So it's whether they got it with a token or cash or anything. Sorry, give me a sec. There's people paying with Audible Credit AL, right? So 6 tokens purchased my book, so that's interesting. People paying with a discount a lot. Is 1. And ALC is people paying full price, okay. One person pay full price for it. That's interesting. It's good. It's more than I thought I had, to be honest. 10 units. I'm sorry, 8 units. Nobody's returned it thus far, so yeah, which is meant to be. Okay. You bought the token, yeah, so you would be one of the 6 then. Makes you feel so special. No, it's good. It's easier to get Audible sales than getting physical book sales. Yeah, it's a lot of authors say that's one of their biggest problems is returns with Amazon. I haven't experienced that yet. But to be fair, I barely experienced any money from Amazon. So let's have a look. What's Amazon say for my KDP? So I've only got the circus on this. It's because I did the reflections through Vanity Publishing. So yeah, I made that mistake. Many copies of the circus. If I'd done it on my own, I probably got less sales, but no, okay, so I sold 10 units of the circus, two of which, no, three of which I bought myself. I don't know whether it counts my ones under that because I obviously bought at the author price, whatever percentage that is. Like, yeah, if it's a it's 50-50. It's like if it's a publisher that's genuinely going to put a lot of work in and help make you money, then it's fine. But the problem is with anti press is you end up doing all the work anyway. Invite the new Audible program. That's quite sketchy. I don't know if you've looked much into that. I've seen a few videos talking about that. The new Audible subscription service that they're doing. Because the way they pay you is not the same. At the end of the day, it's like I'm just trying to make some of my money back. 10 purchases is not going to do that, especially considering that I'm paying someone to manage my social media at the minute, and they're barely doing jack all. Is that right? Yeah, hopefully. That's the hope of this type of thing. That's kind of why you got to diversify a bit. I'm not good at marketing. I'm not good at social media. I just don't get it. Like, the best place to be to promote stuff is TikTok, and I don't get TikTok. I don't. I get some stuff on TikTok, the comedic stuff. So how do you get people to read your book then? How do you tell people about it if you don't have any marketing? Yeah, I spent about 600 on the reflect and about a grand on the circus. Yeah, I think maybe the short form content is a bit easier to sell. Then are you actually so? Were you actually being serious earlier? By the way, when you said that you write erotica? Yeah, it is. It is. Okay. Yeah. Well, there are. It's a massive deal erotica, and it does sell really well. It's just not. Yeah. I don't talk about sex very often in my books at all, so erotica would be a different level again. I There's books where I'm a bit vulgar, a bit gross, but I don't really live open to it. Yeah, send me a link if you want as well. I sent my Discord at the beginning. Stephen J. Howe. So from twisted fairy tales and seductive psycho futures to haunted encounters with mad transformations. See, that's probably much better than my Audible author profile. Yeah, the only reason why I didn't was because I didn't want to get ostracized by religious organization I'm part of, but that happened anyway, so I'm kind of just playing with it now. I think Daniel Pritchard actually wouldn't be a bad author name. TLJ Heaven's good as well, so. Oh yeah, for Erotica. Well, Sex on general will tend to have all three online. It's literally right next, so I'm not doing particularly well today. Well, you're owning up to it. You're owning up to your little subgenre, which is great. It's it's not a bad thing at all. And plus, there's nothing worse than when sometimes people call me up and they go Thomas, and I'm like, oh yes, that is my alter ego. Fuck this. Yeah, no AI is a big deal these days because a lot of people write with AI. I think I think AI serves its purpose. You can use it to check some things, but you shouldn't write an entire story with it because it just ruins the whole point of art is that it is human form, but something that AI won't understand. Sneezes. Yeah, I've never paid for an editor. I just get proofreaders, which basically does the same thing, but it means that it doesn't come out perfect. That's the only thing, but it won't even if you hire editors. Plus, as I've said before, like you hire someone to do a job, and they don't fucking do it anyway. So you might as well just do it. You end up doing it yourself anyway. So I've lost a lot of trust in people that I've hired to do stuff through the limited time that I've been an author. Like my friend did the cover for my last book, and I think my last book was actually a really decent cover as well. It's just a bit different. Like I guess you don't see it and go, "Oh, this is horror," but thematically works with the book. Yeah, I know it is mega disrespectful. I'm just having one of those streams today where everyone's just teabagging me and shit. It's because I did too well yesterday. I had too much of a successful stream, so. And plus, players tend to be better on the weekend. I've heard that before, and it's proven to be true a lot of the time. Weekend Warriors, yeah, the Weekend Warriors. Weekend Bellends is more accurate, I would say. This guy was shit in Chase earlier. What the fuck has happened to his skills? I think he's dead. That's like me trying to use a torch. There you go, bitch. But to be fair, I think if I was Wraith this match, I'd be losing like hell. Yeah, evidently is one of the. I'm not really a chaser survivor though. Like I don't really. Because some survivors you can tell they like run up to you and they're like, "Yep, I want you to chase me, bitch." I'm not. Like, I want to do gens. Leave me alone. That's all I want to do. Gens, and then I'll be happy. Yeah, I'm not going to 3-gen them, that's all I know. Honestly. That gen's going to pop. You just see it happening. That's 2 kills, I just realised. If I can find her, wherever the fuck you've gone. That means I got a Adept Plague. Could have been a lot worse. Yeah. I can't be asked for slugging half the time. Because it's a risk. Especially when you're playing against noobs like this. Like, they will... Yeah, they play it all the time and get used to it because I haven't got the patience to get used to. Like I'm literally there shining a torch in the killer's eyes, and they just won't drop. It does my head in. It happens to me all the time. Like I did one of the grimoire missions the other day, one of the tomes, and I basically had to blind three killers, and it took me hours because just no, all the killers were just too good at avoiding it. What I will say about the book cover thing as well, it is true that don't read a book by its cover, but people do purchase based off the cover a lot of the shit. Deathbone, False Penance, Feel the Torment, okay. I believe brutal strength makes you pick up 20% faster. I really get blind because it throws off the timing. Yeah, that's true. That probably is accurate. I haven't checked it in a while, but I know that it speeds up at least pallet breaks and gen kicks. I'm not sure about lifting, but if that is the case, if it speeds up lifts by 20%, that would throw them off as well. Okay, so by you using an actual human, you're breaking against the demographic. I think a lot of people, write erotica as well. Just type it in. Kind of one of those things like life hacks. You know, just write the erotic novel and just make it absolute dribble. And then that also makes me think that the market's over sat. Evidently, if you've done as well as you have, can't be that oversaturated. Weird Femboy Tales, Volume 1, Gale of Ecstasy, Coin, Goodbye Mr. World. Okay. Yeah, I've only got the one up at the minute, but my second one will come out soon. Um, I gotta actually get on top of him. Yeah, I like my narrator for the first novel. There were some issues. You'll hear the issues exactly. There's like 2 or 3 chapters in the book where the audio quality is a lot shitter. In general, he's really good and he fits the book very well. And you can imagine when I saw a picture of the guy, I was like, "This is basically John, the main character." I was like, "Yeah, great." Yeah, I did. He wasn't as great at fixing stuff though when I told him to sometimes. So I got to use it. And like a lot of the time, he would like, oh, okay, I'll read the chapter, and I'm like, no, I'm gonna listen to the whole chapter again. Just fix that bit, and we're fine. Yeah, in general, it's really good. Um, I think the second group we got now are a bit more traditional in that regard, but do cost a bit of money as well. I guess another thing as well. See, if you're doing short story, different to if you're doing a full novel. It's like it's like there was this thing that my recent narrator did that really bugged me. There was a few passages where he said James thinks when it's just supposed to be in italics. Yeah, it does. It has loads of fixes. It's big project for me to listen through, and sometimes I just don't have time or the mental capacity to do it. But we've done it eventually. Um, I'm kind of letting that split where he was doing that with the italic because I barely noticed when I listened back through it. couldn't work out where he did it, and it's not that much of a big deal. It just annoyed me a bit that he did that without consulting me first. But he's a really good narrator, really good at doing different voices, different characters. I'm trying to add a bit more into it. The female reader's really good as well. Just wondering how the two are gonna sound together when they're in the package. Some chapters will switch it between their narration as well. It's great, I think. It's gonna be really good. Just gotta wait and see. Yeah, it's a nice easy way of revisiting my work as well. It gives me ideas of where I can slip Easter eggs and stuff into my later books. Because I'm trying to create like an interconnected universe similar to what Stephen King does. Yeah, I add one thing. You'll probably notice in the reflection. Obviously, this guy is a lot more polished, and he's like I need to go for like whimsical Southern English. I was kind of aiming for an older gentleman, whimsical Southern English. So he does a lot of work with children's books. This guy, but he fit the bill really well, and I thought, yeah, you do a really good Jonathan Grunge. But one of the things that he said was fury instead of fiery, and that really threw me off. I'm like, why are you saying it like that? And he's like, I don't know, that's how I've always said it. So every now and then he'll say fiery, and other times he goes, yeah, fury. Yeah, it's a good. It's it was a big project. I wrote the score for the beginning and the end as well, the audiobook. So a lot of work went into this. I'm really proud of it. And like everything we're writing, the first book is always an experiment book. Really, it's like a lot of things I've changed on my first book now on retrospect. But I kind of needed that book to learn, and it's the same with the audiobook process as well. Like I kind of have got a better idea of what I should expect and what I should tolerate and what I shouldn't. I'm looking forward to it coming out. I honestly think Circus could sell a lot better than Reflection. Reflection's a very weird book, and I think it'll have a smaller demographic. I think they'll find it really interesting. I think the horror elements are good. It isn't permeated novel in a way that there's a lot of whims, there's a lot of chaos, there's a lot of crazy shit that happens. Like there's a plane crash in Reflection, and the way I wrote it when I was a kid was absolutely hilarious. And like when I come to redraft, I was laughing my ass off. I was like, that is like full on uh, fast and furious object that is. Oh shit! No! Well, that's good. This is one of the most annoying palettes in the game, so nor as much. He's not like my least played killer. I played quite a bit as him, but not much. I think he's a lot more stronger than people say he is, but that could just be because I haven't really played enough of him. I would say that about like Blight the Nurse as well, but I think it kind of that view is disproved when you see people who play them decently. Bitch. Ghostface is probably the weakest killer. I think Ghostface though works really well in 2v8. Like, you could argue Trapper, but I would say Trapper's only weak on certain maps. Come on! See, this pallet density is a real problem. Really? You don't like 2v8? I really enjoy 2v8. I wish that if they would do it, they would add all the killers. Yeah, I really like it. There's a lot of problems with it. I just really, really wish that they would add more killers onto it. But they are actually taking killers off, if anything. Okay, so she's dead. As someone surprise tortures me. Yeah, I love 2v8. It also is an event that happens every few months that kind of revitalizes the game for me again. These. Can you see what I mean? There's some days where it's just relentless. That fuckery. Alright, so he's dead as well. I reckon that gen's about to pop. I think the woman's at that Lady Mary. No, I'm wrong. This game. I didn't realise my flipping laptop charger unplugged. Shit. Caught her off guard. I was convinced I saw her in then. If you lose sight of my beautiful face, it might happen in a moment, so. Unless I can get my laptop plugged in, but I feel like I'm at too much of a crucial point in the match to mess with it now. Come on, come on, come on. There we go, 4K. Oh, they DC'd. Oh no. Never mind. Absolute spoiled brat. Honestly. It's like they've seen the toil that I've had to put into this game today to get out of Death Executioner. And be proud of me, as they should be. Absolute scumbags. So, I'm gonna resend my list, and I want you to pick my next killer. So I played. Well, I tell you what, I'll just copy all of them. Oh. Survivors are the fucking real monster. They're absolute scumbags, honestly. And they're probably the most toxic part of fandom as well. Okay, it's not letting me copy and paste the last bit. Okay, so if you look to the top of the chat, I got some killers. I played today as Wraith, play Executioner, Light, and that's it. So if you got any on that list that you fancy me playing as next, do let me know. Survivors are absolute maniacs, honestly. Like, I do like play. I like playing as Pig, but I acknowledge he's one of the weakest killers in the game. Shit. How am I going to do an adept Pig? Literally, I just need shit survivors this match, and I'll get it. But if you face any decent survivors as Pig, you're pretty screwed. Which one is that? Do I have it, or will I need? I might need to pull them up. Oh, that's powerful. It's one of the red ones. Yeah, so this one decreases available traps by 2. One of the purple ones. Yeah, it must be that one, Jigsaw Sketch. Increase available reverse bear traps by 1. When a survivor with a reverse bear trap is working on generators, yellow aura is revealed to you. Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, they probably have. This is one of the killers I've messed with quite a lot over the years. And it's annoying as hell because she's weak anyway. Just make her stronger or shove off. She's actually really fun to play as. And I think the fact that she's limited with the amount of traps she can use is a bit of a problem. Like, I think as a jigsaw killer, RC you should use her crowd because that gives you kind of you can sneak up on people basically, which is really fun. But yeah, yeah. I have mixed. She's a bit of a mixed bag for me. I played her more than most killers because I find the trap killers really fun. But yeah, she's not that powerful. Yeah, she's my fourth most played killer. I played 5.2 hours as a Wraith is 7.2, Trapper is second, 12.1, and then 20.4 is Freddy. There's a website you can go on, Dead by Daylight, and it gives you your entire match history. It doesn't give you your match history, but it gives you like you can. There's an overview page. So, for instance, I can say to you, I've played 247 hours in matches, played 1,358 matches, and earned 83 million blood points since I started this time last year. Spent 161 hours as a killer and 85.5 hours as a survivor. All right. I wonder why that is. Maybe my mic has been to it. Yeah, I'll send it out in a moment. Hopefully this month I'll get some new setup. I might buy a camera for my Xbox so I can use this mic instead. But the problem is if I use this and turn off the microphone on my laptop, my voice will be out of sync. And if I have them both on at the same time, then you get an echo. So yeah. There's a few things I need to set up, and I'm probably going to subscribe to like stream next month because it's going to be more professional. Best in this page. So I'm getting, you come on pretty regularly, getting more and more randomers popping in, which is good. So yeah, it's about time I actually put a tiny bit of money in. I'm not going to go ridiculous. This is more of a casual project compared to my novel. So this is another problem with Pig as well. She's very the perks are absolutely shite. This must be that gen then. They work on. Okay, that gen's about to pop. Yes. Yeah, just when you get a bit of time, try and link it up, and you'll be curious. It'll kind of give you an idea of this is what I'm trying to do on my stream now, because I like to try and play as many killers as possible, try and diversify. I obviously got my favorites I'll play regularly, but it gives you an idea of who you're playing in a 30 capacity, which is actually quite a useful thing. I feel like I've wasted a bear trap, not bear trap, reverse bear trap on her. Yeah, I hate some. Well, I don't think I hate any of them. Just some of them I jive with a lot better. But yeah, it's like I'm like, oh, I haven't played as Tokyo Ghoul in 30 days. There's I'm not doing too bad, but I think it does help when you played a couple of hours as a killer. Yeah, you can teabag me, mate, but I did just stab you, so. Yeah, you can deal with the trap now. Nice try. I've been after you for a long time, love. It's not gonna let me kill her until you reach a second hook state. Okay, so I got a adept pig a lot faster than I thought I would. There were some strong survivors, but they weren't like absolute pains in the ass, so I could deal with that. Right, who do you fancy next? Um, Probably play one or two more. If we revert back to my list. Oh, okay, no problem. I'll play one more then. I'll choose someone. Um, yeah, it was good talking to you too. If you ever want to talk about it, I'm always here. So yeah, appreciate that. It's thank you for buying the book as well. Hopefully you enjoy it. You'll have to let me know what you think. Just don't break my heart, please. Yeah, I'll see you around soon. Have a nice time at lunch. Yeah, you'll enjoy it. It's a good book. It's a really nice story. Well, I wouldn't say nice. It's a horror story, but it's uh, it's interesting. It's a very unique story. So yeah, maybe you can listen to it on your lunch. Who knows? What the fuzz do I edit my? That was really stupid. There you go. A dead ghost face. Brilliant, thanks for joining today. Appreciate the support, and I look forward to seeing you on the flip-flop.